Hey guys, welcome to the Warriors Den. I'll be your host Rico Gomez, and this is my reaction video to the Filipino Escrima stick fighting training, The Way of the Warrior. And I wanted to make a reaction video because I put up some actual footage where me and my associate, the Young Lion King, we actually trained with a Filipino Escrima master. And he's actually a world champion, dude, in Escrima stick and knife fighting. And I put up the actual footage so that you guys can see some footage of me actually training. And I wanted to comment on that to share with you why I put those videos up. So the first thing I want you guys to understand, those of you who are martial arts who've never explored the Filipino Escrima stick fighting training. Basically, what the stick fighting training is for, and here's the actual sticks. Here's one of the Filipino sticks that we use. What it does is it gets you in the movement and understanding how to use your wrist, coordinated with your elbow, your shoulders, your body, your torso, hips, and pelvis, so that when you strike, his philosophy is like that of Bruce Lee. So when you strike, a lot of dudes strike like this. It's just their arm. But then when you turn your hips and your torso into it, bro, now you're putting your whole entire body weight, but you have to do it in a synergistic fashion where it flows, right? It just flows with ease, and you don't strike until the last quarter of an inch. So your hand might be relaxed until the last quarter of an inch, and then you tighten it up because you don't want to have any tension. So Filipino stick fighting basically teaches you three things. It teaches you, of course, how to use a stick, but it teaches you how to use your body. So when Filipinos have open hand fighting as well. And then it also teaches you, for example, you see this here? It teaches you the proper ways to move and to use a knife, right? Which then translates over into the proper way to move and to use a sword, guys. That's what it all is about, because the stick training is very safe training. The stick fighting is very safe because the stick, I mean, you're only going to get hurt so much, but you start playing around with these swords and stuff and the knives, bro. Even for example, man, a training knife, I've got stuck in many times with the training knife, man, even though the edge is dull. Look at this edge compared to this edge. You see the difference, dude? The pointiness factor, right? This one has a deadly point. This one doesn't. I don't want to do the same thing with that. That's gonna hurt. But still, if you're training at 80% and you miss the actual block or the evade and he hits you, you feel it, right? So I'm saying that the Filipino Escrima stick fighting training, it's a very good training to round out your martial arts repertoire, because actually the Filipinos, man, are huge proponents of Bruce Lee's, fighting without fighting, the Jeet Kune Do method. And I've been very fortunate and blessed to meet this master, because I've been wanting to train in Jeet Kune Do, man, and I've been searching for a Jeet Kune Do instructor. I did find one. I'm in California, guys. I did find one in San Francisco, but then when I went to go train there, the school was closed down, because a lot of people, I don't think they see the benefit of Jeet Kune Do, of Bruce Lee's fighting system. But if you're a historian of martial arts, dude, and you study martial arts, the history of it, where it came from and stuff, and then you read Bruce Lee's book, the Tale of Jeet Kune Do, then you'll see how he just blended all these different martial arts together. Not saying that he made his the best martial arts, but it opens you up to, because a lot of martial arts are like religious zealots, guys. They believe that their martial art is the best, and I understand you got to believe in something. I mean, I've had many a talk with some master martial artists that study one discipline, but they mastered it. They're a master of it. And so if you're into mastery, I think that is a positive thing. I'm gonna tell you what I'm into, and I just had an interview with the guy on one of my other channels. I'm what's called a polymath, dude. I'd rather know a little bit about a lot than to know a lot about one thing, because the day of specialization, you guys can disagree. It's okay. The day of specialization, you just specialize in one thing. Okay, I mean, I don't really see the benefit of that, because when I studied boxing, and I was a very avid student, I used to get my ass kicked and handed to me, because there was always somebody faster or better trained or just better reflexes, dude. You got to look at yourself realistically as a warrior and as a man. There's some people that are just genetically gifted. Their reflexes are faster. Their fast twitch muscles are better than yours. But then, when I understood, when I took up Taekwondo and kickboxing, I knew that my legs were longer and stronger than my arms. So if a dude's just tearing me up with some punches, dude, it's called getting away from the clinch. I just was straight front jab kicking, dude. I knee him first to get him a bop, and then I kick him. And he's like, "Hey, you're not fighting fair." Well, this isn't the Queen's not very rules of fighting, you know. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to make a reaction video so that it help you to enjoy the footage that I put up there as a fellow martial artist, and just share with you. I'm going to be throwing a lot of eclectic different clips up there. And I look forward to you guys making comments and thumbs up in the video just for my creativity, right? And my openness to share. And then most importantly, I'd like you to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, because I'm normally going to be putting up one video a week. Sometime I'll get two, just because I'm a busy guy. I'm still doing IT consulting, even though I'm not working full time. I choose different projects that, based on the pay and the timeline, that sometimes have me very busy. So until next time, Rico Gomez out. You have a good day, guys.